New video of E. Jean Carroll on CNN shows that she wins nothing. No one's going to hire her as a writer, and Trump's going to appeal. Welcome to Doug in Exile. We'll unpack all this for you and show you why Joe Biden is the one who should go on trial and pay $83 million to a victim. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug TeNapel. This is where the happy patriots are. We're going to start over here. With Simon Ateba's Twitter. Breaking, E. Jean Carroll attacks Trump, says, I'll do everything I can to help Biden beat Trump in 2024. Says the Emperor Trump has no clothes. You know, she has a lot of fantasies. He only appears powerful because of his followers. I'm not giving him any power, man. That guy doesn't need my help.
When you've actually faced the man, he's just a man with no clothes on.
Yeah.
It's the people around him that are giving him the power. What do you mean by that?
Well, Hans Christian Andersen's great fairy tale, The Emperor Has No Clothes, that is written about Donald Trump. It's just, we're the ones who clothe him in all this power. He has none himself. It's his followers. It's his hangers on. In the court, they were strutting back and forth and handing him messages. It was, right, Robbie?
Ms.
Yeah.
Carroll.
He asked for a simple explanation, and she gave him a non-explanation. He's clearly living rent-free in her head.
Ms. Carroll, you say he's nothing. You say the emperor has no clothes. The emperor is trying to run for president again.
And right now is leading.
And right now, the polls suggest it's a coin flip. It's very close.
Whoops. Other than he's leading, she forgot that detail. He's going to be your president, E. Jean Carroll.
Have you heard from Joe Biden's campaign arm about potentially campaigning against the former president, Donald Trump?
No.
Are you interested in doing so?
Do anything I can.
That's a yes. Yeah.
She'll do anything she can, but Biden and company do not want her on stage. They will take her $83 million as a donation. She should donate that to Joe Biden's campaign if she's willing to do anything and flush it right down a big fat toilet. Here's ABC News. E. Jean Carroll says she plans to use $83 million on something Donald Trump hates. Well, Donald Trump hates black unemployment, so I guess all her money is going to increase that. Trump on delay paying full E. Jean Carroll damages until after appeal. Now, there's a whole report on this at The Hill that he may extend his appeals, I don't know about forever, but for a long time, well into his presidency. By the way, he pays most of his fines out of his PAC, out of his political fundraising. So Trump's not going to pay a dime. She might get money, but it's not going to come out of Trump or destabilize him and his campaign at all. So she's not going to win in the long run. She's going to be just another loopy cat lady in her woods where she paints blue rocks. No one's going to invite her to write for them. No one's going to write them to be a commentator or anything, because that's not where her talent lies. She's actually the kind of person that you want to hide if you're on a campaign. Meanwhile, we're going to a side-by-side of E. Jean Carroll accusing Trump versus Tara Reade accusing Biden. Tara Reade, who was actually worked for Biden, who actually can point to the actual date of the event. Let's watch the comparison. You tell me who has more credibility.
You claim sexual harassment began. How so?
I would see him in hallways or whatever. He would always just greet me, put his hands on me, or put his hands on my shoulder and rub, my neck sometimes. It was just a bit odd.
And it was all fairly playful.
It was charming. It was exciting. Remember what Donald Trump was like in 95, 96.
And she said, you need to button up your blouses, you need to have longer skirts, and you need to not look so sexy and noticeable. And you need to, change how you're dressing.
I had the idea that I'm going to make him put it on over his pants. That was my idea.
Mm-hmm. I felt scared. What I could say is, I don't know if it was trauma, but I felt frightened. And it wasn't just about this, what happened. It was my job tied up with it.
Were you scared? Were you angry?
I was too panicked to be scared.
Too panicked to be scared, okay.
I didn't want to talk badly about him, and I wasn't ready to tell my history with Joe Biden at that point at all.
I think I got over it quickly. Because my whole thing is, put it behind you and go enjoy life, right?
Now I'm putting the question to you. Why not pass a law that allows Tara Reade to sue Biden? Change the statute of limitations for 1 year, maybe even 2 weeks. Have her sue Biden. How much money should Joe Biden have to pay Tara Reade in civil court for what he did? Oh, also, with a hard right Republican appointment judge, with a all Republican jury in a right-leaning state, oh, let's say Florida, I'm dug in Exile.